This is a 1v1 production. Art first, life second.
We on. Say something, everybody. Say something.
Let's go.
LILJOHN.
What's good?
Hey, hold up. Show everybody LILJOHN cam right quick. We gotta show the LILJOHN cam.
You recording on the system too?
Yeah.
Cool.
We here, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
It's the LILJOHn. Nice.
Cool.
All right.
Let's start, baby. Let's go.
No.
No.
I wanted to start this episode off with the book of questions. So shout out to my aunt Rachette. She gave me this book probably about like 5 months ago, and it's just a book of questions by Gregory Stock, who has a PhD, and it's a #1 New York best time seller. So I'm asking everybody in here to pick a number between 1 and 300, and we'll answer the question from the book.
Let's go.
So
I'll start. I'll say 53.
53, LILJOHN.
What was the numbers again?
1 through 300.
300.
All right, niggas.
Yeah,
that's a good one. All right, I'm gonna say. Well, I'll say mine for that.
All right.
Said, what was
53.
the number? 53. All right, so let's go to 53 right quick.
All right.
Those are chapters, right?
No, it's not chapters. So it's books of questions.
It's literally 300 questions in here. So you pick 300.
Facts.
All right. So question 53 is, if you could use a voodoo doll to hurt whoever you wished, would you use it on anyone? If so, who?
I would not use a voodoo doll, period. But for the sake of this question,
If I could
use a voodoo doll to hurt somebody, I would. And I wouldn't say that person's name because it's kind of inside A, if we going to keep it.
Okay.
But I will use my voodoo doll to make sure I put some hurt on this dude because he deserves it. So, yes.
So you would?
I would use a voodoo doll on one particular person because of how the situation played out. And that's crazy because I'm not really a bitter person. And I think the way we should answer these questions, we should give context to our answers.
Go ahead.
And this is my context to the answer. I would not... I am not a petty person, but that particular situation, I definitely do feel some type of way. And I really don't be feeling, it's just like how we talked about yesterday, how like, you know, when a situation goes sour, you kind of let it like pass by or like, you know, you don't think about it too much, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But with this particular situation, nah. I'm definitely beefing with homie, and I will use the voodoo doll.
It's up and it's stuck.
Yeah, it's up and it's stuck
and if
until otherwise.
If you get a voodoo doll, that nigga better watch his back.
He better watch his back, man. But all in all, I would not use a voodoo doll. That's against my principles.
So he says.
I wouldn't. Even if I got approached with.
Unless it's the mysterious guy he won't name, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah.
So if you ever did anything wrong to ALIM, man, if he get a voodoo doll,
no.
I can't even say run for your life because it's over.
It is, but hey. I hate that was like the question though. I ain't gonna lie.
He wanted something. Huh? Yeah, remember that shit. Oh yeah, no. He nigga, come on. All right, so LILJOHN's question was number 300.
300, and I said 300 last time.
You did.
Yeah.
And then, so is it? I should do
No, it's cool.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
Actually, the funny thing is, there's actually really no question 300. It only goes up to 291.
Oh.
But there's 300 pages.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really 291 questions. But
okay.
The last question, I assume that's what you wanted. You wanted the highest number, right? Or you want to pick another number?
I mean, you already answered this question, right?
Yeah, but we didn't do it on camera though.
Yeah. It wasn't on camera.
Oh yeah.
Pick another number.
Yeah, pick another number.
And use the goddamn microphone, motherfucker. Come on, man.
Give me 250.
All right, 250.
250.
Those y'all going high, man. All right. Question LILJOHN chose. He says, what sorts of things would you do if you could be as outgoing and uninhibited as you wished? Hey, ALIM, read this joint, man. Yo, this nigga, I know he gonna be like, what the fuck this nigga just say?
What did you just say?
I know he was scared to read on class.
All right, question 250. What sorts of things would you do if you could be as outgoing and uninhibited as you wish. So pretty much, so what would you do if you were like a person who was like, if you were extrovert? What would you do?
Let me see.
And switch to your camera angle.
Let me think, man.
If
I
you were
was
an
an
extrovert, Lil
extrovert,
Jon,
outgoing, I mean, it wouldn't be like anything like specific. I mean, I'd probably be like, I guess talk to more people, have more friends. I mean, I already got a lot of friends, but
yeah.
I'd probably be more of a people person. For like walk up to strangers and be like, hey, it'd be real easy, like type stuff like that.
Walk up to girls or just men too?
Like, I'd be walking up there, stuff like that. But I'd probably be like a speaker or something, man. Trying to like
So
motivate.
you'll be a public
Like Wallow.
speaker.
Like, huh?
You like Wallow.
Yeah, I mean, that sort. I mean, trying
Okay.
to motivate people. He do be motivating people.
All right,
So yeah.
all
like
right.
somebody
So you'll be a public speaker. You'll be out there posting more, doing more things to motivate people. All right.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Lil Jon, I see you. Lil Jon, public speaker Lil Jon out here. All right. Well, so why though? Why do you like? Why can't you do that now?
I mean, I can. There's nothing stopping me from doing. I'm just saying, like, it probably would be like easier for me to do that if I was more of an extrovert.
Yeah.
If I'm more like reserved until I guess I'm comfortable in some
Okay.
sorts. But you gotta live life a lot. I mean, you gotta learn how to live life uncomfortable
For
to
sure.
be where you want to be. So
Well, do you feel like you're making steps towards that now, or is it's not that serious? It's just you just answering the question type shit.
what?
Like as far as being more extroverted and like going up to people and doing all that type of thing.
I mean, as I get older, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like I grow as I get older and start, I guess, talking to people more or doing different things. Yeah. So I mean, I think that's everybody though. Like once you get older, you start like exploring more things in a way.
Respect.
I think I don't think it's everybody because for real, because like it do take courage. Even though as you get older, some people naturally find themselves more because you ain't dealing with like acne and all types of teenage hormones and shit. But some people never grow out of that, man. So yeah. I guess my question.
What's the number, man?
Give me 24, man. 24.
Dear God, make it all right. Only you can make it all right. That's creeping up to be one of my favorite Ye songs, by the way.
Yeah, that's like hard.
All right, so 24.
Yep.
Oh. This kind of sucks. Okay.
It's a bad question.
No, it's not. Kind of, but not really. All right. Would you completely rewrite your child's college application essays if you would help them get into a better school?
Repeat the question.
Would you completely rewrite your child's college application essays if it would help them get to a better school?
My child. So my child that I've raised, obviously, they old enough to go to college, do their own thing. They wrote this. They proud of it. And it sucks. And they asked me would I rewrite it for it to be better.
Or for them to get into a better school? My
answer is, I'm a rapper, man. You gotta write your own shit, dog. We don't do no ghost writing out here, man.
Oh man, that's
Get better, man.
I feel sorry for your child. I'm gonna say that.
That's an unserious answer for an unserious question.
I feel sorry for your child, bro. I'll help my child. I'll sit with them and be like, come on.
Of course, I'm helping my child.
Come
if
on.
It sucks. But I mean, at a certain point, bro, it's like, at a certain point, man, if you just not good at like that type of shit, I can't do your homework forever.
Yeah.
So if it's college, you know what I'm saying, and it's trash.
Yeah.
At that level, what do you really expect?
But sometimes, if you write in an essay and you want to get into school for a particular like major, right? Mm-hmm. Or you have a particular interest, then you might not be able to you might have a whole bunch of knowledge, but you might not know how to put it into an essay. So I think you have to know how to write an essay too. So I think formatting and the language that you use also matters too. So like maybe your child might be smart, but they just don't know how to write an essay, Facts. So yeah.
Let me ask y'all this, and we can start the pod after this.
Yeah.
Y'all both went to college, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Did y'all Lil John, you went to college?
You know I went to college.
Oh yeah, he did go to college. he went to school high. He didn't go to high school. When y'all was doing y'all college essays, I mean not essays, applications and all that. Did y'all parents help y'all, or did y'all have any help, or it was just up to you?
It was definitely up to me because I'm first generation born here. My parents didn't go to college, so what I was telling my father, I was like struggling to, with the whole application process and everything, and he'll just be like, "You better find a way. Come on, like, you know what I mean?" Because my father's, he's working all day, waking up early in the morning, coming home late. He ain't got time.
Yeah.
And then, my mom, I didn't stay with my mom, so my mom's nowhere near, so it's like, it's all up to me. And I'm not even that, like, savvy when it comes to, like, writing at that time, at least. So I was definitely out in the air, out in the open. I had one wing.
Or something?
I had one wing.
Teacher?
No, well, honestly, bro, I didn't even care that much.
You didn't care about college?
I didn't.
So it was like, I'm going to write this joint. And
even though I didn't want to go, I didn't like, I wasn't as like, uppity as like the rest of everybody in our class, Like,
yeah.
I didn't really care for real. Because my mom was so focused on just like making art and not like being given the opportunities to get into an art school, super expensive, the art schools around. I didn't have, my GPA was all right, but I didn't have like the classes that they needed, So I couldn't go. I had the path that I was going, I had to start with community college first before like getting into a university. I could have went to a certain university, but again, I didn't care that much. Yeah. Gotcha. So none of my parents helped me. Your parents help you, Lil John?
My mom be helping me on
yeah?
certain stuff. But like she ain't like help me write the essay. It was just like there, but cause like when we went to Bowie, but like you know how people was getting like accepted in the colleges, like while we was in Bowie, and they would post their little pictures. Yeah. Like everybody was doing that.
I'm grateful that I have got received an offer or this, especially the football and the basketball players. When they be tweeting.
You know what's crazy? What happened? Why you make that face?
I ain't say nothing.
Oh no! You know what's crazy? I really don't remember none of that shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to I tried to get in the Eastern Shore with John and them.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to go to college, but I was going to like, I could not do nothing. So
yeah,
this is like when everybody's doing something, so you're trying to figure it out. So I applied to Eastern Shore and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I applied Eastern Shore. I ain't get in because my SAT scores was like horrendous. It was like, if you want to get in, you gotta retake the SAT.
Yeah.
Just never retook that joint.
Yeah.
That SAT
I had to retake my
joint
though.
bro.
I took the SAT like twice, but yeah.
What was your score? I remember your SAT scores. And then
I took the ACT. I don't know why.
What was your
Something
score?
was wrong. I'm not good in the head, bro. So I'm slowly realizing that I really need to sit down. Well, no, I don't. But at that time, I was just like, everybody taking the SAT. Let me take the ACT. Because, there's two different. The difference is the ACT. Sorry, for anybody out there, definitely correct me on this. The ACT format is just, it's like shorter, but not necessarily. Let's say this. The ACT has like maybe 3 categories you have to like work on, and the SAT had like 6. So the ACT was just like more in groups than the SAT was, and then the scoring format like has single to double digits, and I know the SAT was more triple and like 1,000 digits. So your SAT score was like either like 1,400 to like 2,200 or 3,600 or something like that. Yeah. I think the ACT, the highest it went up to, I think was like 30 or something around that number.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Whatever number it was, my shit was like, nigga, my shit was so bad.
Hundreds.
My shit was so bad. I think they came and asked me, was like, bro, did you like, did you even care about this joint? Like,
hey, cuz.
Nah.
Dang,
it's all
did
good.
you try though?
Bro, I think I tried for like the first 30 minutes. After
Yeah.
that, bro, it's like, y'all got me in this hot ass room. Everybody stink.
Yeah.
Nah, everybody ain't stink. But I was just tired, bro. It was
I know,
like, and I
you-
didn't really care. And it was just like, and it's boring. It's like you just sitting there doing the shit, and then you gotta like, you see how like sometimes I be reading and I'll see a word,
Yeah.
and I think of that's the way my brain works.
Yeah.
It work too fast or work too slow, whatever way.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of both. But I'll be reading some shit and I'll think about something else. So then, when you doing the test, they giving you 8-paragraph questions. You gotta read the whole story. Then you gotta use context clues from paragraph 2 to answer question 13.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dog, like, how the fuck I'm supposed to do this shit?
You don't even know what the hell you read.
Man, I'm out of here, man. It's all good, yo.
outta here, man.
It was nice, yo. What did Bron say in that? What Bron doing that meme? He dapped everybody out. It was like, I'm out.
When?
And the
What
meme,
Bron
the meme when LeBron was at the game. And whatever, it don't matter. Let's intro the pod, man.
Wait,
1v1.
yeah. But you're talking about the press conference, John, right?
Yeah,
when he got,
yeah,
no, but that's
yeah.
when he gathered his stuff together and just did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't dapped nobody.
No, that's not the one. He
Okay.
got that one too, but it was another one
Oh,
where he
okay.
actually did dip.
All right.
What?
1v1, man, podcast. We back,
Let's
yo.
go, let's
we
go,
here, man.
let's go, let's
Andre
go.
Wisdom.
Well, hey, John, no one.
It's Chris Saucin, bro.
Oh,
Chris,
get the
that's
fuck
a-
out of here, man. Ain't nothing saucy about the way he just said that bullshit.
Yeah, definitely ain't nothing saucy about me, nigga.
Oh, man. Let's go. I guess this episode is a little messy in a way, kind of.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I don't know if Messi would define it.
I mean, we talking about how people be, how guys be when they just are around women.
How are you when you're around women? Let's start there, man.
How am I when I'm around women? I am too reserved. First of all, look, I hate making people feel uncomfortable. Like,
Wait. I have to stop you for a second.
why?
Because there's 2 questions that go with this.
Go ahead,
And
bro.
and it's always the same thing. It's like
Go
with
ahead,
Lil
bro.
Jon in the robbery situation. It's like, you're gonna tell me how you view yourself, and then the girl, we have to ask her, how do you think girls view you?
But
it's
there's
two-
no
it's two
girl here,
different-
though. Like, how
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, another episode maybe.
Sure,
Because the
sure.
answer you give could be totally different than what you're
I
giving
don't think
off.
so, though. I think I really do be chilling, though.
All right, so
I think I really do be chilling. No, so how I feel like I act when I'm around women, most times I'm too reserved, like way too reserved. It's just because I don't like to make people feel uncomfortable. And nowadays, you know how things is. You could easily get accused for something. I'm not trying to be on that list. So for me, anytime a woman come through the door, I'm the first one, my hands behind my back, and I'm just like, I'm gonna do what I need, whatever I need to do while I'm there is what I'm doing. What? Come on, bruh. Ain't nothing wrong with what I just said, bruh. Come on, bruh.
if a girl came in the room, it's just funny. It's like
Bro,
the visual.
I'm
a
just-
girl walk in the room and Liam go like this. He be dapping everybody up. A girl coming, he go.
Y'all you taking it too literal,
Nah,
bruh.
I know what you're saying.
Nah.
I know what you're saying. You don't want to. You're reserved because of.
Bro, not only that, first of all, like, look, I don't like to waste my time, so I'm just not like, I'm chilling, but I'm not chilling. My mind is constantly like on like, okay, what else is there to do? Right. So like, like for example, if there were to be a woman in here right now, I'm focused on the podcast, I'm having this conversation with you. Lil Jon's here. Let me, there's no reason for me to be like thinking about her unless there's a question or an answer that came in this conversation that requires her to speak.
Have you always been this way? Like as far as being reserved? Like are you just a natural? Even if it's no girls in the room, you just naturally reserved anyway. Or is it specifically when girls come in a scenario, you feel yourself being reserved?
I feel like I'm already reserved, and there's a higher sense of reservedness when a woman comes through the door. So, all right, so naturally, right now, I'm on Zen. Most time I'm on Zen. I listen first before I speak. So those are all natural things that come to me, right? So if a woman walks in, now I'm more conscious about that. So now it's like, more weight on me, sitting back, listening first, and all that stuff, Yeah. But I think it does stem from an insecurity though, because growing up, I'm always getting called ugly and stuff.
All right, man.
So,
You talking about like girls that you know?
He's like, all right, come on, that's a real thing, man. Come on.
Nah, it is, but I'm saying it's like, how old are we now?
No, listen, bro, the age don't matter.
I know it.
The
don't
age
matter,
really doesn't
but
matter.
I know. How can I not sound ignorant?
But let me tell you, I'm telling that was the building block, right? I think because naturally I'm an extrovert. When I was younger, I used to just be loudmouth kid. I used to say anything to anybody, you know. But then, you know, you get your ego shot based off of how people receive that.
So from your perspective, right, growing
Yeah.
up, you was naturally like accepting to the world. And then as like you got older and kids, you know, kids are mean.
Yeah.
And they started saying things maybe not to you directly, maybe just about you, or you hearing things, or they
Yeah.
don't have to say nothing. Maybe they just treat you different based upon whatever the clothes you got on, how you look, how you smell, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
What happened?
Nah, but anyway, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kids are
but
mean.
no, I know, but I'm saying, but as a grown man, I guess what I'm trying to wrap my mind around is like,
Why haven't I grown from that?
yeah, like what's stopping you from now? You got confidence, you dress different, you got some money too, you got a girl, you got a job, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of things going for you. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got work, like you're not short of work, you got responsibilities. I mean, you're a grown man now.
I'm a grown man. Yeah,
Why is the child you still punishing the adult you or holding back the adult you from being the way that you want to be?
Well, so psychologically, right? We are our inner child, right? So whatever happens to you at a young age, it's gonna take a remarkable amount of effort for you to like really overturn that, because those are your foundational blocks when you're growing up.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong, right? It's not because I'm reserved because of the insecurity, right? It's a building block to it, but I feel like it divided at a certain point. I'm not saying the child me is holding that back. The reason why I am reserved is mainly because of how you can easily be accused for X, Y, and Z. And it is my personality. Yeah, and it's also my personality too. The way I just think about things is not because I'm worried about how someone would perceive me. That's why I'm chilling. I don't like to make people uncomfortable. So that's another thing too.
Yeah, and in today's climate, you're around people you don't know, it's hard to tell how people are or who they are. What, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How they gonna perceive things, because you could do something, have pure intention. You know you got pure intention.
Exactly.
But it may come off a certain way. And
exactly.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So So with that, right? If I grew up in a way where I was accepted, I was never like, I was always like given flowers or, all that good stuff, right? Maybe if now at my older age, if I'm around women, I don't give a fuck about how they think about me. Like, I don't care, because throughout my entire life I've been accepted, and something's wrong with you if you don't accept me, you know? Right. So, but nah, that's not my framework. That's not my framework, nah.
Happy I'm here to tell my story.
Yeah.
Just saddest facts.
Hey.
They stole my youth, wish I had it back. When Dirty getting tick, all I had was tack. Nah.
Okay, Ka.
Yeah, come on, man.
Okay, Ka. Hey, Ka, go ahead, man. Send him a copyright infringement right now. Send him a copyright infringement. How do you feel like you act when you're around women?
I was grilling you, but I was grilling you because the pod. We got
to talk it out.
I gotta like get it out of you. Pause.
Exactly.
That was crazy.
That's only him. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
Nah, but oh man, I am. I'm the same way. Like when I was younger, man. But mine's probably was like lasted a little bit longer. Like I was probably really extroverted up until around high school.
All right.
I think what changed for me was just like it had nothing to do with insecurity. Like when I went to high school, a lot of my friends wasn't going to the same high school as me. I still had like LILJOHN, Zay, Malik, and all them, but like Mike didn't go there, Madlock didn't go there, Christian wasn't going there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like people I was hanging out with, they wasn't going to my high school.
I see.
And then like a lot of older people I was like kind of looked up to, they was like someone was getting in trouble and all that.
Yeah.
And I remember, you know how some people in your family be like, man, you don't wisen up, man, you gonna like be a failure or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember everybody was looking at me like a class clown type person
Yeah.
going into high school. So when I got to high school, I didn't want to be that no more.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? So
You flipped the switch.
Yeah, so I was trying my hardest to like transition like how I'm perceived, like, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really want to be in the mix. I didn't want to be in no drama. I didn't want to have to like, you know, and I'm still a kid, so like in my heart, I'm still like gonna have friends. Like we, you know what I'm saying? We kick it, we joke
For sure.
and shit. But as far as like being around everybody,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I had my crew, but my crew wasn't everybody. You know, and I think when it comes to being around women, it was the same thing. It was like I used to just be like, all right, we'll go here, we'll go there. I'm on it. Like I see her, I'm on her. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? What do you mean you're on
I'm a
it?
sniper. I'm a cold sniper too.
Whoa.
I'm a
Give
cold
context.
sniper. Nah, I ain't getting nothing.
Listen,
man.
You're a sniper. What does that mean, man?
Listen, man. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, it ain't hard. Like for me, I don't know. Like I just never really like. It never had like I get the heartbeat and shit. Like, oh yeah, she bad, but it wouldn't deter me from saying anything to her.
Yeah.
But as I got older, I just the more time I spent in solitude and away from people,
Yeah.
it just took away from that.
It
So like
does.
nowadays, man, like I remember at my crib, it was
Yeah.
this badass lifeguard. Bad as shit.
Lifeguard.
She was
How
she
long
was-
ago?
This is when I was in Laurel.
Oh, okay.
So she had the pool, she bad as shit. So
Yeah.
I think he went to go talk to one of the other ladies or whatever. And I was supposed to go get on the lifeguard. I froze, dog. And she walked right past me, bro. And
So
I
did you like call
froze.
for her? Like, hey.
Nah, but I knew she seen me looking. And I knew I
Yeah,
had
I mean,
the
but you didn't
moment.
say anything to her. So why you expect her to just stop and look at
No,
you?
it wasn't that. But it was just, I was supposed to do it. I was supposed to go say something to her. And I didn't.
Okay, well,
I'm just
try-
too reserved now.
Well,
Like,
not
I
only
was-
that, right? Okay, like explain the scenario more, right? So you walked up to her. Was
No, I didn't walk up to her. I'm saying me and we chilling like how you chilling.
Yeah.
How we chilling right now.
And
And
you
it's
spotted
another
her.
girl. It's another girl over there.
All right.
She look good. She giving like the little look or whatever. He talking to her. He go over there talk to her. The lifeguard, we good. The lifeguard look good too.
Uh huh.
And so I'm like, all right, you go there. I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah.
So he went over there. I'm supposed to get up and go over here.
Oh, so you froze before you could even
What
get
you
up.
laughing at, nigga? Fuck you, man. Nah.
So you froze before even getting up.
I ain't even freeze. It was nothing to freeze. I didn't move. I didn't like. I guess definition of freezing,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
didn't
you
like.
didn't freeze. You froze.
I ain't do
You
it.
ain't do it.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't even like I was afraid. I think me and talked about it too. I think it was just because I was just in the house too long, bro. Like I'm just not like I think the more you stay in solitude, you become less like social.
Of course.
So I just felt I never felt like that. Like I just felt extremely uncomfortable going up to her and just shooting my shot. Even though I wasn't scared, it was just like, I just feel weird. And I
Yeah.
knew, when you feel like that, it's gonna come out even worse.
Of course. You
So-
saw. Hi. My name's Andre. Dang.
Nah, but I mean, I think that just comes from just being in solitude too much. And I think like
It completely does.
as
man.
like, you know what I'm saying, come back out into the world and just like going back outside, going to more functions. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, they do say
COVID
that.
played a big part in that too.
I mean, of
The shit was
course,
shut
the
down.
isolation and especially with COVID has caused the anxiety to go through the roof now that we're around people.
Bruh. People you don't know, and that's the big part.
Yeah.
Like being around regular people, I don't have no anxiety. Like, but it's just around being around people I don't know, and it's like, especially trying to make friends as you get older, bruh. It ain't as. It's just different, bruh.
It's harder
just
because
different.
before school forced us, we had the building and the space for us to like go and meet people every day.
Yeah.
So we're constantly stimulated. We know we're gonna be around 50 to 100 people a day, walking through the hallways, all that stuff. You cut that off, especially starting from after you graduate high school, you don't go to college. So now you're already cutting down the amount of people you see by a large percent. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. So what are you doing now? You going? How are you overturning that so you don't feel that way?
I mean, it's not even about like. It's not even about that. See, I just think I'm at a point now, and this is what I just been realizing about myself. Like, I'm just so focused on what need to be done that I'm not. I think I've just grown. I'm not chasing pussy. You know what I'm saying? I've had pussy. I can still get pussy. It's not.
Okay.
It's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
right,
Hey, y'all, we gonna put a poll in the chat and see if y'all think he does.
All right, nah, but yeah.
Man, come on, man. This man don't know what a poll is.
Shit.
Come on, bro. I mean,
right,
yeah,
nah,
you
but,
definitely been isolated for too long. So, Lil Jon, man, how about you? How do you feel like you act when you're around like women?
Me, when I was younger, I grew
Go ahead,
up like.
yeah, let the people see you.
Y'all wildin', bro.
The camera on you.
All right, I'm back.
That's
in the
Lil
whole
Jon.
effect.
That's Lil Jon. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, it's probably different because I was shy, but like girls would still like come up and like talk to me and mess with me and type of stuff. But I was still, I was
living.
Can I? Damn,
Go ahead,
talk?
man.
Damn, I was still shy, but like.
See, look, hold up.
It wasn't
right
me.
quick. Because we was all vulnerable and shit. Now I feel lame because he get the cool answer.
I can't even get there yet, bro. Damn.
Go ahead.
Damn. I was
telling
shy.
his backstory, man.
Goodness gracious, man.
He get the cool backstory.
I was shy. I was shy, but like, I mean, I was still like running to like situations and stuff. But I wasn't like going smack or nothing like that when I was younger. But I was still.
All right.
I feel like I was like a mix of introvert and extrovert back then. Cause it just depended on who I'm around or whatever. But once I got older, I mean, it was like here and there. Like in high school, it was like certain jumps. I'd be like, oh yeah, I got my eye on that jump. But it would be hard for me to go up to that jump, that go smack or whatever. But I had my few. Cause you know when you get them hugs in high school, like in the mornings and stuff.
Oh, you got one of those where my hug at? Where my hug at? I was never the where my hug at. I was never. But don't get me wrong, definitely was size.
Where my hug
I'd be
at?
like, oh man, like
I'd be like that.
You know, I used to be sized a little bit because, like, again, I already said it earlier.
You had. Let me ask y'all this, right? We going to it.
How
did y'all ever talk to y'all crush in high school? Like, you know how everybody had that girl that you just thought was like super fire. Did y'all ever shoot y'all shot at her?
I mean,
You did? Who?
He said who? He tried to get names.
we keep
No,
it.
we could bleep it out. But I'm saying like,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, man. Yeah. Damn, nah, I definitely did.
Wow.
Hell.
Another one?
There's a couple that like, damn, before he could even get up to the sky, got crushed. Like, it would just be like one day, and then I found out like she had to like a certain kind of person, or she already got a boyfriend or something, you know?
That's the worst.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you, John?
Or if your friend is already working on it too. I know y'all had that.
Oh, your friend, your friend
you
like the same joint that you like?
Yeah, you ain't even know that they liked them or they've like, or something like that. You know what I mean? Have you ever had that?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, it was a couple times, man.
Exactly. Exactly.
A couple
Daryl
times.
always try to steal somebody's girl.
Never try to steal nobody, girl.
Nigga try to steal somebody's girl, bro.
Put the mic on your mouth next time, too. Violation. Violate him.
What's wrong with this man?
Nah, one time me and Lil Jon like the same girl.
He lying.
Okay.
And you know what ended up happening?
He lying, Lee.
You know what ended up happening? What happened?
What girl was it then, Daryl?
Brenda.
That's what I'm saying. Don't believe this man. Don't believe this man. Hey, ask Malik.
Now we got two liars on the pod. Now we got to figure out who's telling the truth.
All right, nah. I think so.
You know Daryl lying, bro.
I know that. I ain't. I'm capping about that, but I ain't. I'm not a capper.
Yeah.
Nigga's not a capper, but continue to lie.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out. All right, come on, man. Nah, but so me and like when we using one of my friends, we like the same girl.
Yeah.
It's never like no malice. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's never like no like bad blood. Like, oh, I like her, you like her too. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a battle.
Yeah, nah, it definitely was.
Best man win.
Shit, I lost a couple times. I remember.
Damn.
Shit, nigga. We could blur all this.
Oh yeah.
Took my girl before.
Yeah.
Who else? Why you say yeah like that? Fuck out of here, man.
I know the Jones, bro.
Oh, you know the
Yeah.
who else took my girl before?
That's because y'all all like the same girls, bro. Like,
Nah,
it's like a whole.
I was taking L's for like.
Lil Chris
I took like 5 L's back to back. I was like, damn, bro, I'm ugly or something now.
Y'all was hanging around the same Jones, bro.
Nah.
Wait, L's in what sense? Like, so you were already like in motion with this person?
I remember one time. So in middle school, me and this joint was rocking. Oh man, I got a
What's her name?
story. Nah, I'm not. Come on, see,
All right,
stop. See, here we
all
go.
right.
You
with
gonna
this
leave
shit.
it out anyway, bro? What's her name, bro?
So,
Yeah,
all
that's
right, I'm gonna be like, yes. See, look, all right, so
Man,
you gonna laugh.
let me make this
So
job
nah,
hard for us.
so I'll tell the story, and we gonna bleep out all the names, but this shit is hilarious. So this some young shit too, man.
Yeah.
So we probably like what 13. How old was you in 8th grade? 7th, 8th grade.
7th, 8th grade, 13, 14, yeah.
So it was around 13, 14. We go to Six Flags. You know Six Flags over there by in Bowie. Six Flags. in
yeah,
Bowie.
yeah, of course.
So
The ghetto flags.
so we all in that joint. I don't ride roller coasters.
Wow.
So I go there, I got my joint. It's like 10 of us, right? So
Okay.
I bring so
Oh, you know, this whole time I thought
no. Yeah,
different. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
So I bring her with me. And like, well, anyway, we go to the same school, but he rode up there with me type shit.
All right.
So I don't get on roller coasters.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole night, like they go on roller coasters and shit, and I'm not going. So they come downstairs. I mean, they come out the ride, and then they come out the ride,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm like, damn, they getting extra close, man. Like, what's going on? So I'm like, so you know, I'm start talking to other girls. I'm like, all right, bet that's what she on. I'm on it too. So so then I'm hearing that they was holding hands on the roller coaster and shit. So I ain't no simp ass nigga. So I was just like, all right, it's over. And then you know what I'm saying? Then they started dating and shit. Shit crazy. But yeah, that's one story how I got my girl talk after we was really dating. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Wait, y'all was
So
together
y'all
at that
went there as
We was dating.
Wait, so y'all went there as boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
And y'all left out.
Nah, we left out still boyfriend, girlfriend. But probably like 24 hours later, wasn't no more boyfriend, girl. Cause you know how people, all the
But
girls.
you already knew right then and there you was cutting it off though. So that for you, in your head, that was it. Like she not your girl after this day.
After the hand.
Nah, cause I was, you know how you peep some shit, you be
Yeah.
like, damn, that she shouldn't be laughing at his jokes this hard. Like, like this nigga not that funny,
That's
dog.
another thing too.
Like,
we need to get into the leader of the group. But go ahead.
Nah, so I'm like, all right, man. But I ain't no simp, so I'm like, all right, and I ain't no hater neither. So I'm like, all right, bro. If she fucking with, cause me and my real talk, and I was just like, bro, if you fuck with her and she fucking with you, go do your thing. I had more than that's the thing. I had more than just her. Like I had more joints lined up, so it wasn't like I lost her and I was just like going to school. My heart broke. I didn't even think twice about it. I was like, all right, she can go have him. I'm gonna go mess with other shorty because shorty want me too.
I see.
So it's cool.
So basically, you saying you got him like that?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be cool like you.
Nigga funny as hell.
Hey man, what they say? The more fish in the sea, man. You got more fish in the sea.
yeah. Come on.
What about you? Yeah, you ever got your girls taken?
No, man. I mean, they've been attempts.
Oh man, we just gonna lie on here, dog.
Bro, come on, bro. Come on. I'm not lying. They've been attempts. I'm not lying. I'm saying
think
there've
I
been
did.
attempts.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's another thing too. Like, you really see who really rock with you when you break up with your girl or when they think you're not dating or something. You know what I mean? Because
Niggas be waiting on you to break up with your drink.
What you gonna really see who want your girl?
Yeah.
We gonna really see who wants your girl if y'all break up, or if people don't know that y'all are dating, because it's ridiculous out here the amount of times I've heard, oh yeah, this person DM'd me. I'm like, oh yeah, all right, cool. Let me
So
see
your
what they
girl
say.
would tell you, like the whatever girl you're dealing with,
Yeah.
tells you, yo, this person tried to. Have you ever confronted a dude like, yo, what's up with you?
One situation that we talked about before, dude apologized to me, much respect.
He sound like
there has been other
Like Jay
situations.
Prince, nigga, you ain't Jay Prince.
Come on, bro. It's not even like that. I ain't basing nobody.
Yeah.
But other situations, nah, I never confronted them. I mean, because it's like, it's not going nowhere. It's like, oh, bro, why you DM my girl? You know what I mean? I'm not, again, bro, my mind ain't focused on, like, what I'm going to do? Pull up on them and fight? Or
it ain't never that serious.
You know, never that serious. Until it get to a point where it's like.
I mean, if he's, like, harassing her, that's different.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can't never be, that's one thing you got to just, you can't, I mean, you could be mad, but you can't, like, show you mad. Another nigga shooting a shot, bro. Like, if you got a bad joint, niggas gonna shoot their shot. As long as they don't do it in front of your face or, like, disrespect. Like if a nigga see you walk in with a joint, he be like, hey, little bro, watch out. I'm trying to talk to your bitch. Like, all right, now's the issue. But, I mean, if y'all just out and nobody could just tell that y'all together, you sitting over here, she over there, and the dude come up and shoot a shot, you can't really get mad at the dude because he's sorry, like her. And it's up to her. You gotta trust her to not be
exactly. And that's where I was gonna go into. Yeah. Like, I feel like some women want to feel secure, so they want their guy. Remember, like in Crash, like, you know, remember how in Crash how she felt some type of way that her husband didn't like punch the police officer, and it's mainly like establishing that dominance, you know, to other people. You know, I think. Some women like a kick out of that, you know? They get a kick out of just like, yeah, my man's gonna stand here for me, and I know he got my back. Hey, this guy hit my phone, like, what you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? They might not say it like that, but the guy might start feeling insecure, like, I need to step up and show her that I'm not gonna go like that.
It's that toxic stuff, bro.
That's little childish shit.
For sure.
I mean,
but it still exists, though. It still exists.
Nah, for real.
I think, all right, so I'll say this. I think with me, I have that in me, where it's like, all right, disrespect you, we on go.
Yeah.
But I also have it in me too, where it's like, I could tell when a girl is trying to manipulate you into thinking something else about something that's not something. You know what I'm saying? Like, some girls like making guys jealous. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not talking about like, oh, he touched me. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like strictly like, oh, you be chilling and the joint to be like, man, these dudes keep DMing me. This person keeps saying this. It's like, what do you want me to do about it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
What you really want me to do? It sounds like you trying to set me up. But we're not even gonna go into that. We're not gonna go ahead and do that. What about you, Lil John? Anybody try to steal your girl, man?
Nobody try to steal my girl, but I mean, like, there been certain situations that, like, damn, the joint I wanted, she went my man's, cause ultimately I was like, bro, it seemed like he need her more than I do.
Oh,
so
yeah?
I ended up having a
pillow talking.
No, it's because I ended up like putting them on with each other instead of like me just going after that joint. Even though even though I knew the joint liked me, I was like, because I knew he liked her, but she liked me.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just let him have that.
You don't get to sound this cool on the pod, man. You hear this nigga, dog?
The truth,
I'm
bro.
telling you, bro. He be trying to sound too fucking. Put the camera on me. No, on me right now. He be trying to sound too fucking
bro, I'm telling
cool,
facts, bro. I'm telling facts.
It's no way he like the same girl as another dude, and then and the girl like him, and he like, you know what? I'm gonna let you have her.
Hey man, Lil John, so you know what? I'm gonna let you.
That joint just happened,
go another one.
It be happening, man.
So you still liked her, but you was like, you know what? He doing too much. He can have you.
He said,
no, it wasn't even like
go another one.
It wasn't even like he was doing too much. It was like, that's my man's, but it's my man's. But like, I know he wanted that joint like more than I did. But even though I know I like that joint and she like me, but it was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna just do him. Do my man's a favor, bro. Let me have that joint for real.
I respect it. I mean,
so.
I wouldn't do it. I respect
you said you wouldn't do it?
Yeah, come on. I wouldn't do that.
Why the hell would you do that? Go get it yourself, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
But it wasn't like that. Like, it wasn't like I was pressed for that joint. So it was like,
okay, I see.
He was pressed.
Yeah.
We talking about
like a joint I had a crush on?
Yeah, a joint that you really want type shit. And your man really want her too.
Let me see.
Did you get her or did he get her?
Let me think.
He wasn't ready for this.
He don't want to tell that story.
He
trying to figure out how to make it look cool. Hey, look at me.
He trying to figure out how to be cool.
He trying to figure out how to make that one cool.
I gotta think if it happened. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
All right, we don't gotta talk about it.
I don't think a joint. No, I don't think somebody ever stole my joint or somebody I like though.
So I'm the only one that got their girl stolen.
I mean, you was around
yeah.
a lot of people that y'all was hanging around the same girls, bro. So it was
trying
like
to say the girls
some of
was
y'all was going to like the same jump, bro.
It was bound to happen.
Yeah.
The variables
Yeah, I mean,
were there.
I ain't take it personal because that, like you said, that type of time we was on, we was younger, bro.
Yeah,
Like-
like the best man.
Yeah,
win for you.
it wasn't like love. Like I don't know how most
Yeah,
people
it
be
wasn't
when they
love
younger
at all, dude.
But like when we was younger, it wasn't really like, at least my friends, like how we got down. It wasn't like, oh, I'm in love with this joint. It was
Yeah.
more so like, oh yeah, I had that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the bragging rights.
Yeah, it was like the bragging rights. It wasn't like oh, like she met my
I mean, we
mom.
too young. What the hell were we doing anyway?
What
Yeah,
was he doing? What was he doing?
Come on. No,
All right,
I wasn't
man.
doing nothing.
I
Come
know.
on, bro. I mean, of course, in our minds, puberty, our hormones are raging, but no, come on, man.
When'd you get your first kiss?
First kiss. I mean, definitely, like, I'll say,
And who was he?
I'll say it. I mean, honestly, I would say it.
You ain't hear what he said. He said, "Who was he?" Niggas wild, bro.
Go ahead, man. I ain't say that, bro. He linked up.
lying,
You
he's
would have
lying,
heard
bro.
me if I said, come
You've
on,
been
man.
lying this whole
Go
time.
ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Who was she?
I think I got my first kiss in 8th grade.
Wow.
I know. I told you, man.
You a late
I
bloomer
think,
for real.
I think 8th or maybe 7th or 8th. Maybe I'm missing out. I do remember the reason why I'm saying 8th because it's like that was like my first girl, even though that wasn't my girl. And we did like kiss, and that was like okay, it was a signature. It's a signature moment, Everything else, I don't think I've like if I did kiss anyone before that, I don't think they were my girl.
So
You feel me?
But you say you had a kiss before it was your girl type stuff. Or nah, you don't count that jump for real.
Wait, what are you asking?
Like you said, you had a you don't think before.
No, I'm saying, yeah, so somebody who I kissed before was probably somebody like, maybe like school dance or like somebody who I was attracted to or whatever. And then like, we probably like kissed, but we didn't date.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But like 8th grade, like I dated this girl. Wasn't even for long too. Dated her, we kissed, and that was it. I was actually very surprised that she liked me too. I was like, kill. And we was dating, but then I was just like, hold up. Give me a second. I don't think I want her.
That's funny as it.
But no, don't get me wrong though. I definitely did. Like, I think the reason why, cause like I moved to Bowie, and that's so 8th grade I moved to Bowie, and I was in Greenbelt Middle at the time, and yeah. So I was just like, yeah, I'm about to go to new school, and maybe not even like try to like force that. So 8th grade. What about y'all?
8th grade.
No, wait.
My first
You
kiss.
thinking of the lie right now?
Nah, yeah, he trying to sound cool again. I got my first kiss when I was 2, nigga.
I know when I got my
Shit, I was
first
changing
kiss.
my own Pampers and everything, nigga. Nah, I was.
What grade?
Oh man, what grade was I in? I was pre-K.
All right, bro.
Pre-K, not for real. I was in
bro.
Hey man, if
Alright,
I'm
bro. Was that
even
lying, then I'm flying.
You remember pre-K?
Yeah, bro, I remember, and I remember her name and everything.
Go ahead. Let me hear this,
Her
man.
name was.
Dog. You kissed
It was her and this girl named. And they both used to have like the
Who?
little. I still know her to this day.
I thought you said Jillian.
Nah, I'm of course I'm gonna mute all these names anyway.
Yeah, of course.
But nah,
I put it
so I remember we was in pre-K or aftercare, whatever you want to call it. Like, when this school you go to before school type shit.
All right.
So anyway, man, yeah, man, we was playing with we was playing with Legos. Our parents, all of us was there. Our parents came late. Like, you know how when you go to school and it start get dark outside and it just be like a few of y'all left and shit. So it was just us. It was like us, probably like 6 people, but everybody was playing with each other. Like, and me and her, we was just, and she was older than me. She was probably like 7 or 8. Yeah, she was like 2, 3 years older than me.
Pre-K?
It was like a daycare thing. It was like / like it had all types of shit. I think it went up to like aftercare thing. But anyway,
Wow. I can't get over it. PK, bro. That's kind of.
That's not pre-K. I don't know what you want to
Oh,
call
okay,
it.
so
Now,
aftercare.
I probably was like around 5 or 6. So whatever you want to call it, but
That's kindergarten, first grade.
yeah, around that time.
Okay. All right.
It was like at that little aftercare joint. So anyway, She went there. We went there. We was playing together. Ended up kissing. You know,
I see.
innocent.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
What about you, John?
Me, my joint was in kindergarten. I can't tell y'all the person though. I can't tell y'all the person though. Y'all might know the
Both
joint.
of y'all having a flex competition right now.
Nah, my joint did
This is crazy.
My joint was at Glendale Elementary, bro.
Oh, no, he thought I wouldn't even.
My joint was in
see,
kindergarten
where
though.
was you at? You was in Bowie, right?
But y'all
I was
probably
in Glendale, nigga. I was with the
Nigga,
street
I was
niggas.
in
Nigga. Go ahead. Tell your
Nigga
story.
said the
Story,
streets.
Lil Jon.
How many outs you shoot that day?
What? Bro, chill, bro. My joint was in kindergarten, but we was just in class and then that joint happened, bro. So that was it. Y'all might know the joint, but like I think she went to
What's her
she
name?
went, she went to Bowie. Huh?
What's her name? We gonna bleep.
I'm not telling you your name. Say nah. Bro, you know that was my first kiss, bro.
Oh, he had to get up.
Now put the camera.
No, bro. Come on. Why you coming for Lil Jon?
We gonna bleep out the name. But oh my God, this nigga's mouth is filthy.
Nah, this is early age,
Probably
bro.
pre. This is probably
This
pre.
is kindergarten, bro. This is
probably
kindergarten.
pre the
This is
whole
before
thing.
anybody did
Because you
anything.
said the name and I only went to Bowie 1 year.
Boy, that girl nasty
And
as hell
I've
now.
heard-
Boy,
and I've heard the
you
stuff.
saw how to pick 'em.
Like, nigga, that was before everything, but like, you know, later on,
You
bro.
better be.
Later on, the reputation went down, bro. I was
Boy,
like, oh, nah.
you better be.
Nah, that joint was bad, though.
It's sad though.
That's funny
Ain't that
as
messed up? The people like, cause I remember like, you know how there was like a couple people who have nicknames. I don't know if you want to say it.
Five.
Hell, was that the name right?
We bleeping it out because.
Huh?
Who's? That was her nickname?
Yeah, because she got caught giving the shit up in the top.
Oh,
That's
I ain't
messed
even know
up,
that,
bro. Like,
I ain't even know that.
But the thing is, like, that stains you though forever.
I remember the
If
Amber
people
Code.
know you,
What-
that stains
okay,
you. That's
so
so weird.
Did y'all have any nicknames like did y'all get known for? No, y'all niggas make that face.
No, I never. I don't think I had a nickname, bro. I mean, Lil Bill maybe, but that wasn't anything that stuck though. You feel me? I mean, I'm being, you see this. I'm about to be on Lil Jon time. Nah, they call me Rick Ross, the boss. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
Man, you get vulnerable, they slap at you. You go ahead, you start
Man, I
flexing,
done
they won't
told
come
y'all
back.
8 stories about how I got my girl took. Oh man, this shit was
y'all talking about,
traumatizing,
bro?
man. Y'all niggas now.
Nah,
Lil Jon
nigga.
only want y'all to be cool, man. Everybody was being
What you
honest.
mean? Everybody know, bro. My situation. Everybody was saying everything, bro. So
Yeah.
we already
No, you know
this.
what's crazy? I remember when I in high school, and I remember hearing like Lil Jon. This before like I like met you.
Yeah.
So you heard his name before you knew. Who
I
he
heard
was.
his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
everybody did, bro.
I'm like, who's who's Lil Jon? So I thought it was Lil Jon, like the rapper Lil Jon. I
Yeah,
thought like
yeah.
for some reason you were like affiliated or knew Lil Jon, and then I remember seeing your ID and it said like Christian Lil Jon or whatever, and I was like, oh, so your name is actually Little John, like Little John. So because everybody was saying Lil Jon, not Little John.
I remember one time we was at my parents' house and they was like they was asking me, they was like, yeah, where'd Jonathan go? And I was like, who? I was like, who's Jonathan? They was like, Jonathan, the one he was just here. I was like, you talking about Lil Jon? They was like, yeah, we just gonna call him his government. I was like, no, his name is Lil Jon. Like his government name. We don't call him Lil Jon because it's like we trying to like belittle him.
Yeah.
We call him Lil Jon because he got the coolest last name.
Yeah,
That's his
yeah,
last
that
name.
is.
Like, it was like, oh. You know, I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's funny.
I think you know, I think to go with it, I think people think that his name is John, and it's not.
I see.
It's,
I can see
you
that.
know what I'm saying?
No,
So,
That's what everybody say. Everybody say that.
Everybody think your name is John. Everybody like,
Everybody-
yo, John. And you be like, who's John? You be looking
Everybody
around
got the
like,
same
John.
reaction.
John.
Same reaction, bro. But, yeah,
Looking around
bro.
like, who's John? Damn, man. Hey, sorry to the people who did something in high school and now anytime when they see you,
You still
that is your name.
You remember the Amber Cole era, bro?
Oh, man. But was her
But
face?
she ain't having no name though. It was just
No, she had no name, no
It was
face.
Her name.
She didn't go to the school, but she
No,
was
no,
like,
she
it went
didn't.
viral.
Her name became the thing for head.
Yeah.
He be like, yeah, give me that Amber Cole.
Yeah.
That's wild.
We was in 9th grade too. That was child porn. You think about it.
Of course it was.
That shit went viral, bro.
Viral. That shit was crazy.
And all she was doing was sucking dick, bro. To think about it.
But kids like decisive everything.
Where this is like unrated.
Oh yeah, we gotta go somewhere else with this.
This is unrated. Like you said, what? Like,
You got to believe it out.
No, I'm saying, but like they made it
Where
seem
are we
like
going right
There
now?
was so much other shit going on in the world that was so much more bigger, and it's just like when you think about all the powerful movements now, that shit wouldn't even have got as blown up as it would because so many different social groups have more power and more awareness to like speak out against shit like that. Cause like there's no way that girl her name should have been famous for sucking dick. I mean, they had that girl father give an interview on the news because his daughter got caught sucking dick. Like, come on, bro. That's fucked up. She already got caught. You gonna embarrass her to the whole world?
It was on too, right? Was it?
See, and that's what I'm saying. World get canceled. Why would you post that? That's a little girl. That girl was probably 15.
Yeah. I mean, the internet.
That's child porn.
But you gotta think about. The internet was nowhere near as regulated as it is now. It was a fresh entity. Think about it, right? I always had this conversation with like most of my friends. Bro, we were in like, I wouldn't say prime years, but the cultivating years of the internet. Like we had MySpace and stuff in middle school, but it wasn't prominent yet until we had the iPhones and whatever phones.
And it worked wherever you was at.
Exactly. That's when it took off. I remember 9th grade, I got this Android, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember?
Yeah.
Bro, yeah. I remember
Yeah, that was her name.
Yeah. So I remember I had like an Android, right? And I didn't have a phone like growing up. I had flip phones and stuff like that, right? So I came to school with my Android and I'm thinking I'm lit because it's a touchscreen phone, right? And then we had the same class and she had the iPhone 4. So she was like, "Oh, you got a new phone? Let me see your phone." I showed her my phone. She was just like, "Oh, I mean, it's just an Android," and I didn't know like, what does that mean?
So you got shitted on early.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's an Android. I'm like, what? I didn't get it.
Yeah.
And then that's when like they used to talk about Instagram a lot in class. I'm like, what's Instagram? I download Instagram and I'm like, now
You know
follow.
what Instagram was?
In 9th grade, bro. I'm telling
That
you,
shit was brand new.
bro,
in
it's
ninth
brand
grade.
new to me.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't all in 8th grade. 8th grade was Facebook.
8th grade was Facebook. Like I think the first thing I had,
Facebook and Tumblr. It was Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr.
I still Instagram was out, bro. It had to be out.
But it wasn't popular
You was
until
on
9th.
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, I was on Facebook and I was on Instagram before even Twitter, for real. Yeah.
Twitter was first.
Nah, yeah, I was on.
I was on Twitter before Instagram.
before Instagram. Yeah, I was just because first of all, around that time, I wasn't even on the internet like that much. I used to play video games more than anything for real. So I really wasn't on the internet like that. But Facebook, you know, I had like my friends and family at that point. So I just thought, okay, yeah, this is it. This is lit. You know what I mean? So I'm hearing everybody talk about Instagram and like Twitter. Like, what are y'all talking about right now?
Yeah.
So anyway, I saw on my phone. She's like, oh, yeah, you got an Android. I'm like, dang. So then later on in that class, she's like talking about like Instagram and stuff. So I'm downloading Instagram and I'm just like, wow. Like, and then I'm asking everybody for like their names and I'm just like following people that they follow and all that stuff. I'm just like, wow, this is pretty cool. It's different. It's not like you don't have to type much. You know, you see all these different photos of people, and the way that it's formatted is just different than
that
like
old Instagram was fire.
Yeah,
you could see you could see your friends.
Well, it was more like moments.
Exactly.
You know,
and it wasn't so strategic. Like now, everything is a flyer. It's a business.
Exactly.
But back then, you took a picture of the sky because it looked pretty.
Exactly.
Take a picture of the food that you're eating.
Yeah, it wasn't even about likes. It was just the photo.
It was
bro.
just the photo.
Nobody cared
Yeah,
about
it was
likes.
the photo.
It became about likes when that became a status symbol. So like, if you got a certain amount of likes, you was deemed cool. Yeah. So.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? All that actually started like my cousin really got into like taking like really like professional photographs in a way. Not professional, but more, you know, more quality photos, right? So my cousin was into taking photos. So then that's what kind of got me into like taking photos too. I was like, oh, this is dope.
So Instagram birthed who you.
So yeah, I guess in a way, sure, but I guess so. Well, I wouldn't say not so directly. Instagram birthed it, but if he didn't like bring the cameras around to take photos for Instagram, you know what I mean? Then sure, you know what I mean? So it was him really bringing the cameras out, and I was more intrigued with the camera.
Instagram,
yeah.
Every kid not every kid, but everybody wanted to be with a good quality camera.
Exactly.
Because you would look cool on Instagram.
Exactly.
And then that made you look at the camera like, there's something here.
Exactly. So you remember like Malik Mabey and everybody from my and stuff like that. So like everybody, so that's how that kind of like that. I wouldn't say those were. That wasn't the wheels, but those were foundational blocks though, as far as like
It's crazy
bridging the creativity.
How not crazy, but it's just as you talk about your life story.
Yeah.
Like something as just what was going on kind of just shaped you into who you are now in
That's
that
life.
weird way. Like not even planned, but just you being outside and the way the world was going with Instagram and everything.
Yeah.
In the midst of it, you just happened to find your passion.
There you go.
And it stuck. And
Well, I mean, the thing is, that was more of like a hobby, if anything. When I got into like more video work was when I took a television production class in high school. That's what really that's what got the wheels turning. Cause I started to see, the production equipment and just seeing like, oh, this is how it is behind the scenes. I'm like, oh, this is lit. I want to do this. So the photo stuff was cool, but I didn't really take it so serious until I got into the TV production. I realized like they're both in the same lane. Then I was like, oh, I could like learn more about composition through taking photos and all this other stuff. And that also can apply to like the television and the film stuff too. So I was like, all right, bet, like, kill. This is like all in the same pool, Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
About
Dang, no, you see, now I gotta put tape on my mouth. I said the thing I didn't want to say.
What?
Right. I'm gonna say right. You'll hear it.
You say yeah, man, or something? Yeah, man.
Right. Right.
What was the initial question?
Oh, man.
Where are we going with this now? Put the mic on your mouth next time you speak, man.
See, this is why I don't want to get on tangents.
Nah.
That was pretty good, though.
I think everything we saying so far is beautiful, and I also think like we was talking about. Let's backtrace. We started off with girls. Lil Jon never got his girl took. Lil Jon was cool.
Yeah.
He's too cool for that. He got his first kiss when he was 2. What else happened? We never had a nickname. Me, you had.
Yeah, they never had a nickname. So that's how we bridged into it. Was the whole like. It's unfortunate that some people would do something in high school or whatever, and then that became something that like stayed with them no matter what, So, and then we bridged that into social media into what?
Nothing. Just to go back, nothing negative. Stuck with me. Like nothing. I never got known for nothing negative. I mean, I wasn't a negative person.
Yeah.
It's nothing negative to really get stuck with me for.
Yeah. You ain't do nothing. Other than we need those rap battles, dog.
Oh man, we used to have a school, nigga. They used to think,
the rap battles. Lil Jon, you remember the rap battles?
Yeah.
Lil Jon was there. Yeah. He was flipping the coin.
Them Jones was legendary.
It's
bro.
really
Shout out to Zay. Lil Jon, change the camera. I want to look at this one.
Yeah, shout out to Zay.
Shout out to oh shit, you did like a fade, and that was kind of tight. You didn't do a cut, you did a fade. So
you probably hit the next one.
Yeah, you put the next one. It's all good. It did look good. Shout out to Kane Shelby, man. Zay.
Nice.
He took on the battle versus Jordan Green. Shout out Jordan Green, Joe Jack. You know what I'm saying? Joe Jack,
yeah.
Man, that was that battle right there, man. Regardless who won or lost or whatever, that joint real live like had the school in a fucking frenzy. Like I'm talking about,
bruh.
When he threw the money, nigga, I seen somebody get stolen. He probably threw like more cash. Wait. More cash. Weatherman.
No, that was
everybody. Nigga, that was the first time. It was probably it was probably like everybody that was at school saw it, thought it was about to be a fight. Don't worry about that shit. Everybody saw it was about to be a fight, and the security guard ran up there to the front. They saw it was a rap battle and was like, "Oh shit!" They was like, "What's about to go down?"
So the security guys was like, "Okay."
The security guards was right there. They thought it was a fight, so they was pushing everybody out the way.
But when they noticed it was a rap battle, they was like rocking with it.
Yeah, they didn't say nothing. They just was standing there.
Yeah.
So I guess they was like, "What the fuck?" They was interested too. So it was one of them type of shits. But yeah, man, that was like if TikTok and all that shit was around back then, man, we would have been like super.
Oh, that would have been viral.
But we did go viral. We had like 3,000-4,000
I
views on
know
YouTube.
that video, bro. I was probably responsible for 1,000 of those views. I'm telling you, me and my cousins used to really go like and analyze like every single jump. But then we know what happened with the exposed,
Oh, when the bars, yeah. I mean, it's all good, man. Shout out to Jordan, man. He still rap. Y'all go tap in with bro.
No. That
y'all go
showed
tap in
me
with
there.
King Shelby too. Zay rap too. He got a tape out called his rap name is King Shelby now. It's no longer Zay Wody.
King Shelby, let's go.
Kane Shelby.
Kane.
Cayne Shelby, like Shelby.
Kane Shelby. I rock with
bro.
it.
So everybody go check out his tape. Everybody go check out Joe Jackson, bro, Jordan Green. They both great artists, man. Y'all go tap that in. So
let's go.
Shout out to it.
No, that situation made me realize how like performative Jordan is. Jordan is an actor, man. But I knew that
Jordan's
because I had
hilarious,
class with him. Jordan's my dude. I rock with Jordan. He's always been very theatrical.
I had 2 classes with Jordan. I had gym, and I think we had math together or something. And every time we get in the class, we had health. We had gym, we had health. We get in the classroom, man, we just start battle rapping. We start freestyling.
Dope.
And he always be like, rap, bro, you don't never rap, because I'll make him rap, and I won't rap. I get him to rap, and I won't rap after.
Why you ain't rap?
Cause, bro, I had like a couple 16s.
Yeah.
But it was like, I already spit on my 16s. And then after I spit my 16, all y'all gonna do is say nice, and then go on and do something else.
True.
So you rap, nigga, and then I'm not gonna rap.
Yeah.
Now how I feel.
Wait, so who y'all be rapping with? Who would be like?
Nah, it would just be us. So like he'd be like rap, and I'll start rapping, and the whole class get quiet. So imagine like everybody having a conversation. He'd be like rap, and I start spitting my bars. I'm killing it. Everybody get quiet. You start hearing people around you, and you like, oh shit, nah, I got the attention.
Yeah.
So now I'm rapping, and then I'll stop, and then now he want a fake rap battle, so now he rap at me. Now he like, and now like I'm losing. And then now the teacher want to come in. They be like, "What are y'all doing? Everybody stop! What are y'all doing?" I'm like, "Oh, this nigga just, this nigga just went by Badoop me, man. Like, oh,
yo,
man.
Jordan's funny, man.
That's my guy.
That's so funny. That's actually hilarious because it's like he always did like flip the switch and you ain't know it.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't know if he like, cause he would talk with so much ambition and passion that like. The way that it's coming out, you would think like, oh, dang, did I just do something wrong? Like, yo, what's going on here? I ain't know. But he's like, you just in the zone.
Yeah. Nah,
But that's what I rock about with him, though. But yeah.
Jordan, man.
Yeah, no, yeah. So no heroic stuff this weekend, huh, Lil John? You ain't saving the world yet?
Ain't saving no more lives.
Nah, I don't do that no more, man. Keep it reserved, man.
We talked about now.
Keep
He's
reserved.
like, if she dies, she dies.
I was about to go into we talking about the rap battle. I was about to go into the how we set the trend for the bus, the fight bus.
The fight bus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. We was rap battling on the bus.
Wait,
and everything.
Wait,
fight-
that got to be another episode. Because
okay.
that fight.
wanna-
But hold on, put the camera on me.
Hold on, I got you.
When we gonna have Malik and them on the episode, man. That's when we could talk, like when we are, because
I can't wait
the
for
fight
that.
bus was so legendary. If y'all don't know, I'll just go into like a little brief thing right quick.
Go
I'll just
ahead,
say
go
this.
ahead.
Don't even do that. No, I'll just say this. The
Nah, say
fight
it.
bus was a bus
the camera-
that
keep
we
the camera on
created
him.
in 9th grade, where we used to go in there and cause mayhem on that bus. You might leave the bus with a broken jaw, a broken neck. You might not leave with your girl. You might not leave with nothing. That's all I'm gonna say.
That jump was crazy, bro. Legendary moments made on that fight bus, man. For surely.
The fight bus was crazy, man.
Nah, definitely, bro.
Lil John used to get whooped on that joint. We ain't gonna talk about
Hell
that.
nah. Hell nah. I ain't ever get whooped on that jump.
That's crazy that we used to do so many things as kids. Like my little brother now, when I be at my mom's crib, I'll just be analyzing what he does. I'm just like, dang, I was once this kid, and it's strange because I don't want to be that old head. It's like, damn, that's champ. Because I was kind of talking to Joe about this too. It's like the way that they like their slang now is more universal than it was like a particular area. You know how DMV has its own slang, New York has its own slang, Florida has its own slang. But since like social media has connected all of us together, right now he's
Everybody
saying,
slack.
yeah,
and
like, yeah, you know
slime.
what I mean? Exactly. He's
Yeah.
saying all these like words that I'm hearing Twitch streamers and people on TikTok say. I'm like, wow, this is not real. This is like, this is how you talk to your friends, you know? It's not in a bad way. I mean, I would say, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. At least he's interacting with his friends. Like, you know, he be coming home and he'll like, you know, talk to his friends on FaceTime. And they like having full-blown conversations and they'll plan to link up to go play outside and stuff. So, you know, I'm like, all right, cool. It's not like he's just stuck inside, you know, and just on nonsense, you know?
Right.
I mean, he's still a kid at the end of the day, too, so.
You just seeing it from a different view. Type of
Exactly, man. It just, it's kind of like, oh, wow. Damn, like, I'm really growing up. Like, I understand why old
Are you
heads
afraid?
feel
Are
resentment.
you afraid of growing up? Like in your voice, you said it like like you're sad about it.
Nah, I would say the reason why I'm sad is just different. I wouldn't say it's sad, but it's the feeling in me is like, wow, like we don't realize how fast time process, or I don't think we really understand how to process time. Cause like we were saying earlier, our childhood is our building blocks, and we don't realize the wave of life that's coming to us in the next like 10 or so years, right? So we think that, well, we say we can't wait to grow up and all this stuff. We're living in a blissful time. You know, we don't have responsibilities, none of that. It's the best time of our lives for real. So I guess when you like now walk into a different part, or when you're growing up, it's hard to really just know that you're growing up. Each year, you know, of course, you're getting older in age, but it's just like, damn, I'm getting older in age.
It's 2023.
It's 2023. Not only that, we're 25, 26, whatever. And by the time you know it, we're going to be 30.
Yeah.
So you gotta live
And then
in the moment,
40.
bro, man.
You said what?
Live in the moment.
I don't even
in the
think
now,
that's
man.
true, man. No matter how much in the moment that you're in, it's always just going to be a blur.
But I don't think it's about being a blur. I think that it's about just being present. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Being present, not even it too, bro.
What
For
you
me,
mean?
let me tell you this, bro.
You don't know how to be present in the moment?
I'm present right now as I'm having this conversation.
You having a good
I'm
time? You having a
enjoying
good
it.
time?
It's a good time, but that still doesn't stop me from perceiving how fast life moves, because this conversation happened and I'm recording it in my brain, and it's going to be a memory in the next hour or two from now, you know? 2 years from now, I may remember this moment, I may not, but it's like, damn.
Don't matter if you remember. It's recorded.
Yeah, now it's recorded. Yeah, you sure? Yeah, okay. Let me ask this. How
soak
do
up
you
the
soak
moment,
up a moment?
I guess it's just, see, for me, man, one thing I've learned, and this is just trial and error, like throughout life and shit. Oh yeah, we gonna talk about the ankle too.
Oh yeah, you didn't forget about you.
Yeah, we forget about you, man. Anthony Davis. Nah, man. I think one thing that I learned, man, just about life in general is like, well, not just about life in general, about this specific topic of life, time and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's always gonna keep moving, bro. And you just gotta be okay with it. It's okay. Like, things happen, things go. You build, you destroy. It just comes with time. And I think that when you just become okay with that part of it, you don't try to hold on to it as much, because you can't. You know what I'm saying?
It's out of our control.
It's out of your control. So it's like the only thing you can do is be in the present moment. That's the only thing you can do. You can never be like, damn, I want to play Jules' his time shit, because he spoke on this beautifully.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you just gotta be in the present moment, man.
Yeah.
Just gotta be in the present moment. And it's not easy, but it's the only thing you can do.
I get it. I don't think I'm arguing about understanding that what's out of your control, because I do that a lot. But I still feel like there's part of me, right? Because it's like one of those things where your mind tells you something, but your heart's telling you something else, right? So I know that, and I feel that, but in me, Not saying I'm missing anything. It's not that. I guess it hasn't gotten to a point where I feel like, okay, me being present feels like complete. If that makes sense. And I don't know if I'm searching for the completion. What?
You still feel like you're missing, even when you're in the moment, you're missing something.
When I'm in a moment, not that. It's just like, okay, because we're talking about how fast, or we're talking about just how time moves, and like us processing the things that we're going through as time is moving. I don't believe that we really do process the things when time is moving. We just go through it and we accept it.
Say it again one more time.
I feel like we trick ourselves to believe that we are being present, but what does it really mean to be present? And you're saying,
I don't feel like it's a trick. I feel like it's the only way to be. I mean, the other stuff.
I feel like you're gonna be
imagination and memory.
You're gonna be present regardless, because you're in the moment. You're here. We're here. We have to be here.
You're present to an extent. You're present to an extent, because you know how they say like our brain isn't unlocked like to a certain percent. Or
yeah. I get where you're going.
We like present to an extent, basically. That's what I'm saying.
We're present now.
Yeah,
we talking to each other.
That's a fact.
That's present. 5
minutes ago when we started this conversation, we'll never experience that moment in time again.
For sure.
And we don't need to. It already happened.
Yeah, but then that still doesn't. What stops the feeling for you? What stops the feeling of you feeling?
Nostalgia is a drug, and it's a heavy one.
Now we talking.
Nostalgia. Nah, I think everybody. Well, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people live in nostalgia. That's why you hear old heads, man, back in my day, and they just glorify the shit out of some shit that was fucked up. I mean, a lot of older people come from fucked up conditions.
Real.
How glorious could the old days have been? Like, when 90s rappers, this was that and the third. It's like, yeah, but motherfuckers was also talking about raping bitches and all types of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, we eliminate the shit we don't like about something, and we focus in, or maybe we don't, or maybe we make it worse than it was in the moment. As you get older, like, it may hit you harder. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how some people be like, they had fucked up childhoods.
Yeah.
They didn't realize they was fucked up until they got older. And then now it's like, it fucks with them more and more.
But it's like, what could they do in that moment, though? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like this. This is my theory or thought, hypothesis, whatever y'all want to call it. I feel like that's why I said the tricking thing, because no matter what, we're gonna go through the time and we're gonna reflect on a moment, and that feeling, that nostalgia that we feel when we reflect on a moment is the ultimate completion feeling, rather than being in the moment. All right, let's say a party. When you have a party, you're around your friends, everything is a heightened feeling. You feel good. You want to record that memory. It sticks with you. That's a great heightened 100% completion type of feeling there, right? But once that memory is stored and we now fast forward, right? I feel like the feeling is better when you think about it versus in that moment.
I don't disagree with you, but I don't necessarily. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it's complete.
Yeah, well, life ain't complete. That's the whole thing. I'm just saying being present is a hoax.
It's not a hoax, bro.
It's a hoax.
It's not a hoax. It's the only thing you can do.
That's what I'm saying. We present now.
That's what I'm saying. I think everything else is a hoax. See, I
All right,
think the opposite.
Okay, now we need to get, what is everything else?
I think thinking about things that haven't happened yet, or thinking about things that already happened, is a hoax. It's over. You ever hear somebody talk about, oh, bruh, I'm worried what's gonna happen when this doom and then that and it never happened that way? How many times you done been about to do something throughout the whole day, and all you thinking about is how it's gonna be when you do it, and then it don't go nothing like how you thought it was gonna go. Be. For sure. It actually go easier. It actually go better. So you spend all that present time that you could have been spent doing whatever else, focusing on whatever else you was doing. You spent that time worrying and stressing about something that never even happened. And I think a lot of people live like that. And then in the reverse way, I think a lot of people Nah, like, I think all of us, we go through shit.
Real.
Or we have been through shit, or we had great days, we had bad days, and on the great days, we hype them up so much that on the bad days, we just want it to be like the good day. And every
Real.
bad day you go through, you just that good day gets even better in your mind, or that good week, or that good feeling.
Yeah.
But it's like, bruh, you gonna miss out what's in front of you because you so focused on trying to get one feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You so focused on trying to make this moment like that moment.
But I feel
instead of
like,
seeing this moment for what this moment is.
but look, right? Every individual is gonna experience that regardless. I feel like that's like, you know what I'm saying? So that's my argument. It's like, no matter how present you tell me to be, it's always going, the feeling.
Meditation, bro.
I get it. No, I know.
I
I know. I'm breathing too. I think breathing helps you like understand and tap into like what's going on currently.
Yeah.
You know, and it makes you, you know, just more aware.
All of this shit around us, like words, buildings,
I think my issue is I'm always present, and I think I'm taking it for granted. Maybe.
Could be.
Cause it's not like I'm not disagreeing with that, you
Yeah.
know, because I think those are all things to keep you grounded, you know, and more self-aware of what's going on. So, you know, you're not like so anxious about doing this and doing that, you know. I feel like there's a good balance between the two. But I also do believe that no matter what, we're always going to feel like hindsight's always going to be 20/20. You're going to look back at something before and analyze it and give it, you know, the best critique or whatever, you know.
Facts.
So
That's how you learn, like learn through experience.
And then I guess that
Yeah.
ties back into how we started the shit off about with the icebreaker. When Lil Jon questioned, he was like,
Yeah,
yo,
well,
he's
how?
trying to, oh, I think it was your question. Or it was,
no, I had the
think
voodoo
you-
dog question.
Yeah, you had the voodoo. So it was your
Yeah,
question
nah.
about like, how are you being more
extroverted.
Yeah. And I just think it just tied back in. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're going through it. You're having a human experience. That's fine. But you just gotta work on being present and not living in our traumas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that one moment could turn into a forever.
It can.
And nobody wants that. But also part of what you go through makes you who you are, and you cling on to that part. But sometimes the beauty is in the rebirth.
I mean, we're all our worst enemies, you know. We are, you know. We're gonna be our most critical of ourselves, all that, and it's gonna be important for us to just. For me, when I put too much focus on like something, right, I end up fucking up, you know. So I have to put a limited amount of focus on certain things, so like it kind of moves naturally, you know. So that's how I've been trying to move for a minute, so I don't necessarily regret my decisions, because I feel like I regret decisions that I put far too much thought into, you know.
I'm not a therapist. Man.
You say you're not there?
I'm not a therapist. It
Oh,
just
yeah.
sounds like from all of us, it sounds like there's a level of fear in it. And I think
Yeah.
just even being aware that there's fear there is the process of like getting rid of it. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah, it
shouldn't live
is.
life in any type of fear, bro. Shit is gonna be what it's gonna be, whether you want it.
Yeah.
How many times we done not wanted some shit to happen and it happened
It
anyway?
happens, yeah.
You make it through it though.
Yeah.
You still here, you know what I'm saying? And some people don't make it through it. That's fine as well.
Yeah.
We all got, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the mindset of fear will keep you it keeps you blinded. Like that's what they tell fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Like don't be angry.
Yeah.
Be aware, but don't be angry. Like your anger will blind you. I think it's the same thing with fear. I think fear it blinds a lot of people from their full potential at times. You know?
It does.
There's healthy fears like, oh, I'm not gonna jump out this building because I'm gonna die. Like
For sure.
I don't even know if that's fear. That's something else. The fear I'm talking about is the one that's like,
I mean, that's logic.
because they're gonna laugh at me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fear for sure. I guess, yeah, and that all stems from like childhood trauma and shit, you know, and then being told, don't do that. If you do that, then this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then now that's your parent telling you, oh, snap. So there's consequences to decisions that I make that leads to this, to that. And then it gets more complex as you get older.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. I think that once we do eliminate fear, then it does open up many doors. But I think that most people have fear for good reasons. And I'm not saying that, you know, since it's a good reason to have that fear, that it's okay, you know. But yeah, I think that's one thing people should try to like fight every day is why am I afraid of this? Like, for example, like my biggest fear is like, you know, having a negative bank account, you know, or just like not being able to pay like a phone bill or getting evicted or whatever, you know what I mean? So like,
going back to being poor.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, but also I was also going to bring up this one point. Most times we do things in a way that will actually make your fear come to life. We do things in ways like, damn, like you're trying your best to not do this, but little do you know you might end up doing, it might end up happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like keep it in mind as far as just like making sure I think of my ideal self. How do I want my ideal self to be and act as my ideal self every day?
Real talk.
You know, that's how I gotta be. Like, what do I picture myself being, and then like acting like that every day.
Yeah.
So
that's profound because that's how you get better. That's how you grow. I guess to close out the pod, man, I want to do something that we never done before. We didn't discuss this, so I'm gonna surprise everybody.
Go ahead, bro.
Me and your girl, man. We.
Stupid, bro. I knew he.
Hey, yo.
Hey, where you supposed to go after this serious
Lil Jon,
conversation?
listen.
How do we get it back?
How about
to
this?
where we can end it off on such like a? I don't want people to. Well, actually,
No, look,
you want people to be smiling and shit, but you don't want them to be like, God damn.
Listen.
Now listen to these niggas.
That's how we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little debrief because we're shooting a short tomorrow. We're shooting a short for the pod tomorrow, so we're gonna give a little overview of just like how we feel now, and then we're gonna obviously come back and talk about the whole process of the film and everything for another jump. So Lil Jon messed up his ankle, dog.
Put the Lil Jon cam on you right quick, man. Put the
Lil Jon.
Go to Lil Jon cam. Go to Lil Jon cam, bro. Go to Lil Jon cam.
Nah, he said nah.
They gotta see your ankle.
You're not gonna see that junk. What you want me to lift it in the camera?
Yeah, go ahead. Lift your leg up.
Let the people them see that. Lil Jon messed up his ankle, y'all.
He got crossed over
pretty
OC
much
yesterday.
We're shooting. We ain't gotta explain it, Lil Jon, if you want to. You want to explain this to the people what happened?
Yeah, man. No, I don't even got it. But I rolled that junk coming down from a rebound. Somebody was undercut me. Rolled it on somebody's foot. Now that junk, I'm not putting it on me. Now that junk just swollen.
He lucky he got control of it too.
I know, yeah, he can't.
Barely
Can
walk, man. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, I'm hurt. I'm out for 2 weeks, 3 weeks max.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah, no, so
I guess
pretty
you
much.
never gonna get your 10-day contract now, man. You keep tearing out your ligaments.
League got me on injury reserve. I'm good.
All right,
Still
Kawhi.
get my paycheck.
But we're shooting our film. We're shooting the film tomorrow, and it's just crazy. Just like the mishaps that happen. You know, we have people with trying to change up schedules and not being able to make it, and then Lil Jon messed up his ankle, and that almost messed up. That almost messed up the process.
In disguise, bro.
It was because it's crazy because Lil Jon messed up his ankle, and now
Now I got stuff to talk about, man. See, that's what it is. About.
But you don't even know what happened after that. Yeah, we're gonna explain it.
Yeah.
So pretty much now we pretty much found a solution because we was gonna shoot on Sunday. So we're not shooting Sunday anymore because we found someone who could play the character Marcus was gonna play.
The homeless dude.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Giovanni's gonna play the homeless guy now.
So we got
So you
Vonnie
holding
play
your
him.
ankle, and then we was looking for somebody to hold the camera.
Yeah.
I called Giovanni. Alim called Joe. Joe said he could hold the camera.
Yeah. And
Giovanni said he could, but now we don't need him because Joe got it. So Giovanni
said you could go what?
he was gonna hold the camera.
Oh, snap.
But then Giovanni, we got Joe. So then Giovanni was like, well, and then it was on 3-way, and Alim was like, you know what? He could play.
Homeless nigga.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
He could. I was like, Giovanni could. I could see Giovanni doing that role.
Yeah,
so
sweet.
I come out.
Yeah.
Joe was about to be the homeless dude?
No, Joe is.
At first, like,
No.
Marcus was. Yeah. Marcus was.
Are you gonna be able to
play,
come tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I should be able to if I drove down here.
Bet.
So
But
Lil
holding
Jon.
the camera, gonna
Yeah, no, it's all. Well,
No, you wouldn't have to hold the
the.
camera for too many scenes. The scenes that I'm not in, I'll just be holding it. But I'll need you to just like.
Bro,
like,
we
let
gonna
me
need
know.
you, bro. We gonna need you to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
something,
yeah.
bro. Like this shit, nigga, shit be happening, and
Facts,
niggas
nah.
be like, damn, we ain't got nobody to hold it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
we
need
ain't
you
got
to
no-
like hold the shot list
Yeah.
for me. Let me know that I'm out. Make sure I'm on my stuff. You know. Yeah.
And
But-
also, you gotta take pictures too. You gotta take pictures because we gotta get some the thumbnail shits. So. What? Oh,
help?
the steady.
Yeah, that would help with stabilization. Yeah,
We don't
to
got
some
that
extent.
jump. Amari got the jump, bro. He got that jump tough.
Nice.
I wanna put the camera on me. I wanna end off, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Y'all
Cool,
two can have
cool.
y'all little conversations, little boys.
He want to sound
Look
cool
at
at
this
the end of the
guy.
video.
Come on, man.
Look, man, everything we said here was some was true, some was false, some was real, some was exaggerated, some was under.
Keep the microphone on your mouth, man.
All right, and that's it for me, man.
Dude.
And when we get off camera, I'm gonna give him some more straightening. Cause last time he still ain't learned. He still ain't learned from last time I had to straighten him out, man.
Hey, man, listen, dog. This man's never ever in this fucking life.
Andre, wisdom, I'm out, man. I love y'all, man. Peace, man. 1v1.
1v1, man. John 01. Art
Sirski.
first, life second. Just know we're coming.
Yo!
Bro, y'all niggas is...
Yo, hey, is the mic on? Oh, yeah, all right, bet, yeah. Hey, peace to job people. Please hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Art first, life second.